Can we do this? Apparently he's in mummy's boy mode. Hi, how you doing? I've just got home from work and he's decided he's a lap cat. This is great. Anyway, hi, welcome in. My name is Helen. This channel is Helen's Busy Hands. I know my channel name. And I'm coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand, where I live with my son, his partner, and 2 idiots. The other one is asleep by the window. Gonna be one of those days. It is, what are we looking at? It is the 7th of October. I was supposed to record this 6 days ago. It's been flat out here, absolutely crazy. I swear, I plan to do a fortnightly, or every 2 weeks, depending on how you compare it, recording. And last Tuesday, household was busy, I was busy, it was not going to happen, and it wasn't going to happen until today. This is Spawny. He's the kitten. He's huge. Anyway, this is a knitting podcast. This is episode number 3. Maybe? I haven't actually checked. I was going to go through and actually check my notes from last time, and nah, I've got to get this done or else I'm not going to get it done at all. So, finished objects. Let's start off with those. You can see them. Where do we start? Maybe this one? Pair of socks. That one I want to say you've already seen. I could swear this one had a progress keeper. I had a progress keeper on one of them. I don't even know where you saw them last. This is the Highland Handmades. I probably want to say sugar maple sock. And the colorway I got wrong last time, but I am now pretty certain it is the colorway Trixter, because I've seen the label somewhere. Don't ask me where it's gone. Buddy. So yes, 2 complete socks, and again, don't ever hold me to weaving in ends. So vanilla socks, toe up. I start on with a cast on of 12. I work up to 12 per needle. I work up to 30 per needle. I magic loop. I count each side as a needle. So 60 stitches, 60 rounds. Fish lips kiss heel. It's just my preferred heel. I know it off the top of my head. I do want to try other heels at some point. This is not going to happen right now. And then for this one, I did 60 rows up and 20 rows 2 by 1 rib. So 2 knit, 1 purl. And same for this one. Here, let go, bud. Can you? Okay, he's holding on to that one. I don't argue. I don't want to risk my sock. So, yes. Pen number 1. Done. When did I finish it? I have no clue. Not long after the last podcast, I want to say. And again, I love my sock blockers. That way. Still have no clue where I got them from. I probably never will know. I did that for a reason. Pair number 2. This was the pair I had going at work. Exact same pattern. And this one actually does have a progress keeper on it. So last time you saw this one, it was here, and then it lived at work. It came home so I could do the heel, because it's just easier. I prefer sitting down, just doing it 1 block at a time. And again, straight up, exactly the same problem as last time. But I think with this one here, the only difference is I just fold it in half and I knit the leg until, oh, actually no. So I did my 60 rounds. Looks like I did 60 rounds before doing my 20 rows. I just prefer a 20 row cuff. That's the work chat. We use WhatsApp and I have them. You know what? Let's mute that. Let's mute my phone for a bit. Can I just stop it? Mute. That looks like a problem another day. So yes, there we go. This is Gnome Acres. Another one of us no longer dying. Sorry, I have the label here and I'm trying to... It is her Gnomey Night. And it is, yeah, a figuring sock with Stellina. So it's got a little bit of sparkle. Like, I'll never notice the sparkle. I don't care. Like, it's very pretty while I'm knitting it up, but you can't even see it. Yeah. So yes, pair number 2. Those are my finishes. All I've done is socks. And, oh, let go. The second one for these ones I actually finished Saturday, so not that long ago. So that's not bad. I'm quite happy with that. Let me take this marker out before I forget about it and go to wear them with it on. I mean, you know, after I've woven in the ends, because I totally do that. So yes, 2 pairs of socks complete. Well, this week I am very happy. These are, I love the yarn, like, for both of them. Like, Highland Handmades is probably not as soft as Gnome Acres, but still it feels like a nice, like, it's sort of a mixture between sturdy and soft. It's kind of like that. And Gnome Acres is just squish, absolute squish. So yes, so therefore when I finished the work socks, well actually when I finished these socks, I had to get another pair on the needles, right? That's what I forgot to grab. So this is the yarn. It is another Gnome Acres. Yes, it's another Gnome Acres who's Stellina sock. This is Aurora Gnomealis, and it is so pretty. As you can see a little bit of the sparkle, but you can see I'm showing you a little ball because whenever I do a pair of socks I split so I can just grab whenever I'm ready to go. This tells you that there's one done. Yeah, that happened. It's, my brain has not been braining, so nothing complicated has happened, and the most I can do is a pair of socks. Just plain vanilla socks. Very pretty. I love how it knit up. You'll see this little detail here. So the difference I have made is the first 20 rounds is I did a knit one, slip one for the base, the foot. Yeah, knit one, slip one, and then knit around for 20 rounds. Because I figured since I'm only doing a 60 row foot, maybe 20 would be enough. I don't know. I might need to play with it a little bit. I'll do it after testing these ones out. But otherwise, the exact same formula. 60 rounds, FLK, 60 rounds, 2x1. Very boring, but it's what my brain needed the past few weeks. I could just sit and do this morning and night quite happily. So I got this one done Saturday morning. I was waiting for my sister to pick me up because we were going out shopping, and I literally bounded off my driveway while waiting for her to turn up. So number 2 is on the needles. What am I doing? This morning it was I only got the toe done. So while sitting at work today, I am almost done that knit one slip one section, so almost 20 rows in. This was going to live at work. I have got too many other things. I'm going to need to pause so I can go and get stuff actually. I've got too many other things on the go at the moment and too many other things queued up. And the good thing is the stuff I've got to have queued up as a plan is pretty brainless as well. My brain is overwhelmed. There's a lot of things going on with work and with private life, and this is my happy place. It really is just my happy place. The only other progress I have to show you, I haven't even touched last year's MCAL, and I know this year's has started, and I've looked at clue 1 and I'm on the fence. It really is a 50-50. I'm not sure if I want to even buy the pattern yet. But the only other one is being held in this bag by Mary Gale. That was her name. I forgot it last episode. Mary Gale. She had, like I said, a podcast, and she made these bags to go with another duo of podcasters who host a Pinktober. So I actually kind of want to focus on this, because what's in here is my pink stuff for my colleague's soon to be born in a couple of months daughter. So this is the Milo Bambino by Tiki Knits. It's Georgie. I'm pretty sure it's Tiki Knits. I want to say Tin Can Knits, but it's not. Tin Can Knits is other stuff that I love. But I have done the top. So now I'm on to the cable section, which is just down one side. So that should be fairly easy. But it is done. There is a little bit of a design feature. I didn't screw it up. I didn't, knit or purl a row when I wasn't supposed to. Not at all. So there's not a stripe right in the middle, which I can see. But I think it's kind of cute. So it's a design feature. Okay? It's fine. So very cute. This is Countrywide Yarns, which is a New Zealand label. And this is their Mandela. So there's them. And it's their Mandala. So 100% wool. And it's just shade MD411. So, but it's pretty. It does go through a really nice gradient. I did cake it up because I always like checking to see if there's knots or inconsistencies or something in the yarn. So I'm more prepared. But yes, it is very pretty how it is working up. I do love knitting with it. It feels like it just glides right through. Oh yes, very pretty. It's going to look so cute on his daughter. Oh. I'm going to pause for a sec. This is going to be like the quickest podcast ever. I'm sitting at 13 minutes. And that's with the helper who's now glaring out the window. He's like, he's cute. So, all I've got left is plans. Again, I would like to continue on with my MCAL from last year. At least get Clue 3 done so it's off my head and we'll see how we go with Clue 4. No promises. I don't think it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. Again, it's getting busy. This month is just insane. This month, even leading into next month, maybe even through December, it's going to be a bit nuts. But it is what it is and it's fine. So, Clue 3. I just got to finish Clue 3. I am so close. I'm probably only like that far away from finishing Clue 3. So I've got that. I've got that pair of socks. I do have the other pair of socks, my owly socks. I would like to get back into that. I just don't think I have the brain space to deal with cables right now. What I do have the brain space for, and what I am going to need to do, because now I have a spare needle, is cast another pair of socks. So I described last time that I grab a few things out of my future sock drawer and I just cake them up. Okay. Now I've only got 4 left in here. I was going to kind of lucky dip it, but to be honest, this is a dark sparkly purple and I'm not in the mood for that. That is a little too similar to the Aurora Gnomealis, so I'm not going to do that. That's a self-striping. I'm not feeling the colours right now. I'm not going to do that. So what leaves me with is another Gnome Acres. It's candy corn, but it's a Gnome Acres. I can guarantee you that, even though, yeah, label's not in there. So that will be my next pair of socks cast on. And then I think I'm going to need to raid my sock drawer yarn and just cake up a few more just to add into the mix. So that will be a cast on. Same pattern, you know. And for those that are wondering, the needles, let's grab these ones. These are Knit Picks Symphony 2.75 mils, and I magic loop. I do have 9mm needles, which are actually sitting here for some reason. I haven't used them, but I did move them because I was measuring up something. I know this is the right length. I have these if I have a pattern that goes all the way around the leg. I don't tend to use them for any other thing. I do want to get another one at some point, but yeah. I prefer doing my socks 2 at a time tandem, but this is the last one for this one. So I'm kind of thinking I might focus on this one. Like, it's my at work sock. It's not my at home. It's my traveling and stuff. It's going to go to work and it's going to live at work until it's done. But maybe I'll do, say, the toe for the next pair of the first one, and then as soon as this is off the needles, instantly cast on the second one. So I've then got a pair 2 at a time tandem again, because that's how I prefer doing them, because it feels really nice. You basically finish a pair of socks in no time instead of having second sock syndrome, which luckily, touch wood, and there's a lot of wood here, hasn't hit me, because again, brain doesn't function. This is easy. That's where everything sort of goes. My other plan is, my sister is getting married next year, and I'm a cross stitcher. Not really a major hobby. This is the major hobby. I did offer to cross stitch her a wedding sampler, and she's like, I said, that's fine. Do you want me to do anything? She's like, actually, sister dearest. Oh, here we go. She wants me to knit her a wrap. She's been referring it to me as the sweater scarf, but basically, I don't think I have easy access to it right now. I will put the details, down here. But basically, it's sleeves that goes out into a great big scarf that you just wrap around and then put the other sleeve on. Beautiful photos, absolutely everything. She is having a summer wedding, so we went yarn shopping on Saturday because she has provided yarn support. If she picks it, she buys it, but I will do all the labour quite happily. So we went to the Ribbon Rose in Onehunga, I want to say, and not too far from here. Beautiful shop. My first time going in, it was like, crafter's paradise. It's probably about the closest thing I got to a needle shop and yarn shop combined. Very nice stuff. Very, very nice. I need to win lotto so I can go and just spend a lot of money. But we're looking around and we're looking at like the merino and like the mohair and stuff. And I looked at her and I said, that is going to be way too warm. I'm sorry, but it is, because it's a DK weight or an 8 ply, depending on how you know it. And she's like, I said, what about cotton? I hate knitting cotton. Okay, this is how much I love my sister. I hate knitting cotton. So we went and we found what she's looking for, which is 3 skeins of this. So it's the Circulo Natural, 370 yards, 338 meters, and we needed roughly 900 meters just to keep it nice and generous. This is colour 6006, 6006. So 3 of these. It shouldn't take me too long, I'm hoping, because she's asked for 2. We're doing it one at a time. I will get one done, we'll see how we're going for time and everything else, and she'll wear this as her day wrap, and then in the evening when it starts to chill down, I will hopefully have another one made out of like a merino or something, just something a little bit warmer. I would love to do her one with a bit of glitter. She would look so good with a bit of glitter in for the evening. So we'll see. I might even just see, I don't know. But this pattern looks really simple. Actually, I always want to make one for myself. So yeah, of course, all the links and stuff will be down below. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Again, I should have looked. I wasn't going to look for notes. So 3 of those. It's pretty simple needle-wise. I have dug out my knit picks. So I have got 4mm. I don't even know what length, but I'm hoping it'll be the right length for the cast on. It is a paid for pattern, by the way. It's on Etsy and Ravelry. I'll put both links below. Editing Helen, you know what you're doing. Okay. So that, and I pulled out my 6mm zings and just flipped them on a cable. So I'm all kitted up, ready to go. I want to get this cast on within a couple of weeks, because it's going to be a slog. It's easy. I could do it in my sleep. It's going to be a slog because it's not running around and it's stockinette. It's like knitting a scarf that goes on for days. And scarves are boring, people. Scarves are boring. But if I can get it cast on and it can be my first thing in the morning or last thing at night, and I can just sit there and listen to my podcast and anything else and yeah, work on it. 3 of these. That's more yarn than my ranunculus. That's it for plans. I've spoken more about my plans than I did about anything else. Life update, as I said, life's gone hectic. It went very hectic. I don't want to talk too much about my private life on here, but other than to say it's gone crazy. We've got big changes happening at work. My job is safe. It's more than safe. I'm probably going to end up with more hours, which is great because I can use the money. But it just means there's a lot of changes happening in a very short amount of time. Yeah, and the household has been, it's been fine. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me know what you're working on. Like, I tend to sit and like knit or stitch or something while watching podcasts. So like, tell me what you're working on. I would love to hear. I don't know if you can drop a link, but if you can drop a link to whatever patterns or anything, enable me. Like seriously, just enable me. I could use it because I like looking at pretty patterns. And then stash driving. So I'll actually do a stash drive, probably not long, probably today, and prep more sock drawer stuff. Here's my goals. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.